Hey guys, zZzTILT here, and in this video I'm gonna review a match I've played against Daniel Cates, aka jungleman12. So let's start. On the right we raise ace-9 suited, get a call, on a c-bet on a pretty dry board. Definitely gonna call a check raise here, as our hand is pretty strong on such a board against his range. When he checks on the turn, there's no point in betting. So we just check behind, hit our ace on the river. Definitely gonna bet now. Something like 140, 150 should be good. And we get a fold. Nine-7 suited, call a min raise. Not much we can do on an ace-king-queen board, so we just check folding. King jack suited, just get in for 12 big blinds. And 8-7 suited against, again a very good hand to flat. Here we hit a flush draw, no additional equity though. So that should be a check call. It's a bit too weak to check raise, as we can't call a shove, and also on this board you shouldn't have a check raising range, or at least a very wide check raising range, because his range is much stronger than yours. So yeah, just check calling my range there. When the flush hits, no other option besides check calling. Donking wouldn't work too well here, so we're just gonna check call down. Same on the 9. Jack 8's offsuit on the right, pretty good limping hand, but when we look at his stats, he's pretty active against limps, meaning he jams like 43%. So I decide to open jam here, which I think is the better option against his tendencies. On the left we just play Nash, so that's not too interesting. Ace Queen suited, pretty good non-all-in 3-betting hand against the reg. Don't do it against the fish at first unless you have reads that he has a wide 4-bet shoving range, but against the reg, 3-betting non-all-in with this kind of hand works pretty well. Like we dominate a decent amount of his 3-bet calling range, he can 4-bet jam wide, and he doesn't raise call as wide as a fish most of the time. But we got a fold this time. A6 offsuit. Not the best board to see, but definitely don't want to play 100% of our range here. So with backdoor flush draw on ace high, it's a really good checking behind range, as we can't stand a check raise. We hit our flush draw, so we can call a bet, or if he would check, we definitely can go for a bet ourselves, like partly for value, partly for falling out equity share, which is always nice. And when we hit our flush, we're just going for value bet again. Ace jack on the right, same reasoning as with the ace queen suited, pretty good 3-bet non-all-in hand. probably just c-betting on that board. Don't know why I checked. Our range is usually much stronger than his range on such a board, so you should just c-bet there. But definitely gonna c-bet when he checks behind. King 6, we can go for a check call in the limp pot. Same on the turn, doesn't change too much. We're good most of the time. I don't expect him to have a lot of 4 or 5s. And on the river we should bet to fold out. Fold out split pots, and we can have a lot of 5s and 4s, but he probably doesn't have a lot in his range, so I don't like my check here. Should just bet something like 80, or you can even overbet. Yeah, because if you check, you have to check fold. Yeah, I think that wasn't a very good play. 8-7, can raise or limp. I think against him I prefer the raise, because he was pretty active against limps. Ace-3 suit on the left, we just get in against the min raise. Ace-Queen suit, gonna raise call. Same with the King-Jack offsuit on the left. It's definitely shoving enough hands to make the play profitable. Ten 8, strong enough to call a min raise. And we're gonna just check call on check 8-6 board. Not much we can do besides that. When he checks behind, just going for a value bet. The king isn't the best card, but we have a lot of value hands here ourselves, but on the other side we also have a lot of busted draws, which we wanna definitely jam here. So with 10-8, like, it's not like we'll beat very often, and should definitely bet here to balance our bluffs. And he can call a 6 and an ace, so I think a value bet here is definitely the way to go. Something like 120 to 140 should be good. Don't make the mistake to value bet too little here, otherwise your opponent can just call you with a very wide range in that spot. And we do get a call from probably ace high or 6, yeah, ace high. King 7, decide to limp call for 24 big blinds. Not much we can or should do on check 4-3 board. Against a small c-bet I called. Not really sure how I feel about it. I think it works because he bets pretty small. So I think calling once should be fine. If he would have bet 50 or more, definitely gonna fold there. When he checks, I float, I bet the turn. Otherwise the bet on the flop wouldn't be very good. Jack 9 suited would be a raise call for 16 big blinds against him. Otherwise I would limp it if I can't raise call it. What happened with the 8-5? Okay, call the min raise, just check calling the flop of bottom pair. With our 2 pair, which is always nice. No reason to lead the turn though, so we're just gonna check call down. Yep, river doesn't change anything. And we're good. And we get in with pocket fives. Flipping against king queen. And we managed to hold. So that was it for this video. Thanks for watching.